Welcome back, everybody, to Pints Unknown. This week, we're going over Lost Coast Peanut Butter Chocolate Milk Stout, Old Hickory Irish Walker Barley Wine Style Ale, Fiddlin Fish Ass Over Tea Kettle Spiced Ale, and Flensberger Pilsner. Thanks for joining us. What do you got? What are you thinking? Peanut butter?
Yep, we're doing the Peanut Butter Chocolate Milk Stout by Lost Coast Brewery. She's cute.
All right.
We love a good cow.
This is true.
Well, even if that's a cow, we love all cows.
I like it.
It's the worst bottle opener, though.
We'll fix it.
We're going to have to back it up just to... Come on, thank you. Woo! Got it on me with that. Okay, is this done? I don't know about this.
Yeah,
I'm a pourer. I'm pouring.
I skipped ahead and I poured already.
That's fine. Did you take a picture? Because I don't feel like getting down to take a picture.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
It's so pretty.
This thing's loud. Oh, mine came out like way flat compared to that.
This happens every time.
It does seem to. I guess I'm pouring mine poorly or something.
It is
pouring poorly.
Black. Can't see nothing. And I don't think you're pouring them poorly because I did nothing to mine. I literally just poured it straight in.
That's weird.
You do have that fancy...
I do now, but I don't know that... I mean, it doesn't seem to be doing anything crazy. I don't know what she does. I'll have to ask her.
We have a lot of high alcohol content beers today.
Oh, well, that should be fun.
I should not have pre-gamed with my hard lemonade, but it's fine. Oh, okay, right into it. Sounds good.
That's good.
It's good. I have a weird little twitch in my nose.
I don't taste a lot of peanut butter, but it's good.
I can smell peanut butter a little.
I mean, I can taste it a little, but it's not strong, which is probably good, though. I'd say it's a good mix of the two.
I like that it's not thin.
Yes, yeah.
Actually,
has some substance to it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's 5.6%. This is interesting. The IBU is 64, which we thought 1 to 60 was the range, but
no.
2 of our beers today.
I thought the range was 1 to 100. I thought.
No.
You sure? What happened?
What was 1 to 60? That it is 1 to 100. What's 1 to 60? I've been thinking it's 1 to 60 this whole time.
The 1 to 60 doesn't even sound familiar to me.
What do you mean?
Because I think last week didn't we have one that was a 61 or something anyway? Oh, it was 60 last week.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the 1 to 60 would be.
This says IBUs are 1 to 60, but one just said 1 to 100. So,
what?
Well, we're just gonna assume it's 1 to 100 because clearly we have higher numbers going here. So, my bad, false information.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, huh? Yeah, they said the one. They said the one is 70.
Yeah, I've said on past ones that it's 1 to 60. So, false information given out might be.
Look at you. Faking the people out.
My bad. But yeah, it's actually to me, it's not that bitter. Like,
no, I think it's a good blend of both
yeah.
together. I mean, the two flavors, the peanut butter and the chocolate-ish, both good blend there. And then the sweetness and the bitterness of the hops. It's all good. Pretty well balanced, I'd say.
I feel like it's more sweet than bitter. To me.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Because usually all I can taste is bitter.
See, to me, it falls right in the middle. And it tastes pretty good.
I don't know when I drink this, though. Like, this isn't like a hot day beer.
No, I would say it's probably a cold night beer. Would be good.
Gives me Christmas vibes.
Christmas would be good, or dessert after dinner.
Yeah.
Would be nice. This one would be nice with some ice cream, I think.
I think I can agree on that one.
There we are, bringing you around. That's good.
Wow. I could, like, throw vanilla ice cream in it.
That's what I'm saying.
Whoa.
It would be good.
That sounds good. Oh, my God. I wonder if I have vanilla ice cream.
You're going to go for it. I have ice cream sandwiches. That's all I have.
You could pull the sandwich
Take the
apart
cookie
and
off.
just slide the ice cream. So, yeah, I've got so the style is a stout. You have information on stouts for us?
I do actually have a little bit of information. I think we went over it before, though.
I don't remember much about it, so...
Yeah, it's stouts are a dock. That's good. Dark top fermented beer with there's a number of variations, including dry stouts, Baltic porters, milk stouts, and imperial stouts. So obviously this one falls under the milk stout category. The first known usage of stout was in 1677, and the sense was that the stout beer was considered a strong beer. That's what it was based on, not the fact that it was dark. Later on, they had a lot of, when they were brewing porters, the strongers were called the stout porters. And then, you recall we talked about it before. So basically they became interchangeable. Being stout, being porter can be used either way a lot of times. So I wrote down a lot of the history, but kind of left, kind of skipped around because I realized that we had already talked about it.
Yeah.
So that's the stout story.
Alright. Well, I've got the website's description. It is a smooth and creamy midnight black stout. Deep, rich sweetness with layers of coffee, caramel, toffee, whoa, that threw me off, prunes, raisins, and roasted peanuts. An easy drinking dark beer brewed with lactose to give a full mouthful and upfront sweetness. Balanced and approachable for both casual fans of stouts and
Aficionados?
Yep, that's it.
Gotcha. Yeah, now that you mentioned the, what'd you mention? Milk? Dang it.
Lactose.
Yes.
Raisins,
So,
roasted peanuts.
I was thinking that it does have like a velvety feel,
which
is probably because of the lactose and stuff, I would imagine.
I don't really get prunes or raisins. I don't get much fruity at all.
I almost get cranberry more, like dried cranberry more than I get raisin or prune.
I don't get any fruity. I can kind of like relate it back to coffee.
Yeah.
Like when I'm drinking, like, I don't know, I don't really like black coffee, but I feel like this would be like black coffee.
Not even close.
No, like, I literally don't think I've ever tried black coffee. Like, ugh.
That's all I drink.
It just sounds gross.
I mean, that's the only kind of coffee I drink. Go figure, right? So, I mean, really, I mean, it's good. I mean, for what it is, I would give it a 5. I think it hit the spot on like everything they were shooting for, or at least based on the name, what they were shooting for. I think it's balanced really well, in my opinion.
I agree. Actually, I think it was our first 5.
You gave a 5 last week, but I mean, for us both to give it a 5, yeah. You were digging that Marion Berry Sour is what it was.
Yeah, that was good. I told people about that beer. I was like, you need to try this beer.
Yeah, so obviously you liked it, so that's good. It's a good deal. So what else have you been up to?
Nothing. I literally just work and clean and listen to Brandon freak out while trying to buy a house. We're trying to buy a house. That's what we've been up to, I guess. But he like keeps reading into stuff too hard. So like, you were there when he called my mom the other day?
Caught like
you
a
were
second of it.
You were not there. You had just pulled up at the end of the conversation.
Yeah.
But basically, like, I was like, I'm gonna put Annabelle to bed, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna play Grand Theft Auto, and I was like, okay. He pulls out his controller, turns it on. I was like, okay. So I go upstairs. I put her to bed. I was gone for like 5 minutes. I come down. He's got the computer, a notebook, a pen. It has all this stuff written out. And he's like, this is going to be $15,000. We don't have $15,000. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, he had just come up with all of these numbers that didn't exist, that he thought we, like...
Are you sure they didn't exist?
He already talked to our lender, and she was like, no. I was like, you don't say. He was like, we need to call your mom. We need to ask her. So he called my mom, and mom's like, I don't really know unless I see it in front of me or whatever. And he's like, he was like,
I guess he was rattling off a bunch of numbers to her, and she's like, wait, where are you getting these from? And she's like,
yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. And like at the end of the conversation, she's like, sorry, I didn't really help. And he's like, you helped. And then they hung up, and he looked at me, and he goes, she didn't help at all.
Well, then why did he say that?
That's what I said. I was like, you could have just said she didn't help.
Like, thanks for trying. You know, I mean, anything other than, oh, no, you did help.
He's so funny.
It's very funny.
I actually have more information on this beer if you care to hear it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So other ingredients that are in it are flaked oats, chocolate malt, roasted barley, and nougat hops. Nougat hops? Did we discuss this?
I don't know that we did, but I think nugget.
That's it. I think nugget. Okay.
Well, is it spelled as nugget or is it spelled as nougat?
It's spelled like nugget.
Oh, then it's nugget.
I just don't trust anything.
I don't blame you.
I don't trust nothing. Anyway, it's infused with nitrogen for a smooth and creamy finish.
Oh, that does help with that.
I found all that on the brewery's website, and then I figured we should start kind of like signing our sources.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
So that's all from their website. And then I looked up about the nugget hops, which I think have been in a previous beer that we've done.
Yes.
But they're woody, resiny, and bitter. They're high in alpha acids, adding bitterness to the brew. And I found that on brooklynbrewshop.com. And then I just thought it'd be fun how to add oats to your own home brew that you're making.
Yeah.
And it's actually pretty easy. You just put them...
Throw them in a bag?
What?
Throw them in a bag?
No.
No?
Throw them in a bag?
Yeah, throw them in a bag. And put them in.
Well, yeah, I mean, you put them in a pot, and then you add 30% base malt, which breaks down the starch enzymes in the oats, and then top it with water to keep the mash thin. And if it starts to get too thick, add more water and heat it until it's around 170 degrees Fahrenheit and let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. And that's how you add them.
Interesting. I would have thought like a... Go ahead.
Grainfather.com.
The Grainfather or just Grainfather?
Grainfather.com.
All right. See, I would have thought that you'd put it in like a cheesecloth or, you know, a bag of that sort and then actually dunk it. And like, I think they do dry hopping like that, I think.
I don't see why that wouldn't work, though, because you have to drain it anyway.
Right.
Nobody wants...
I don't know. I'm just throwing random stuff out there, see if it sticks to the wall.
Yep.
All right, very good.
I have company history. I have so much information.
Yeah, give it. Let's hear it.
So I just pulled this from the website. I was going to do my own wordings, but it was just like I was trying to get our shit together. So, it says, what started as a crazy experiment soon grew into a fledgling brewery based out of a 100-year-old building in downtown Eureka. Funny things happen when you consistently crank out great beer. Lost Coast continued to expand, gaining fans around the globe and outgrowing a couple of brewing facilities along the way. They're now located just south of Eureka, brewing out of a custom-built brewery that is designed to grow with the company.
It's pretty good. It's tasty.
I'm down
I like it.
to take another sip. I actually really like it. I think I still like the Marion Berry better.
Different styles, though, but still both good. Yeah, that's all
but
good.
Like, on a day-to-day.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
I feel like I couldn't drink multiple of these at all.
I could probably have 2.
Really? I think it's too heavy to have more than one.
I think I could do 2.
I bet you could.
That'd be
you're accustomed to heavy beer drinking.
Whoa. I don't know if I would have put it that way, but all right, fair enough. So I think it was last week we were talking about, this is going to totally change the subject, but
That's fine.
I think we were talking last week about how everybody was dying and I felt I was getting old. My mom's dead and my dad's dead and all that. Was that last week?
Did we talk about that? That's depressing. I don't recall.
Well, never mind then. Let's just carry on.
No, it's okay. Go ahead. Everyone's dying.
I was just going to say that I'm not going to be in town next Friday.
Okay.
My stepdad died.
Okay, yes. I've been meaning to say something about that. Yeah. I didn't know that you had a stepdad.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact.
Because my mom's been gone for a while, I imagine that it probably wouldn't.
Yeah, but I just never heard you even, mention that.
I don't know how it would come up in conversation, I guess.
I've seen Jolynn posting about Pop, and I was like, who is this guy? And I was going to ask you, and never did, because I'm amazing like that.
No,
but sorry for your loss. So you're going out there?
Yeah. So we'll figure it out and be able to do that, and so I'm going. So I won't be here when we would normally do this, I think. I'll have my computer with me, so we'll just kind of have to see how it goes. I don't know. We'll see.
Where are you going to be?
An undisclosed location.
Oh, okay.
So,
on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we'll just leave that all right there. But, so, possibly we might be able to do it the way we've been doing it, since we're not together anyway. Quite possibly. We'll figure it out. We'll see. So I just wanted to throw that out there, let you know.
Cool.
And
what day will you be back?
I'm gonna go Friday to Friday, so I'll be back on.
I'll
be back on the following Friday. I mean, so we could do it on that Saturday as normal, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think we should try to do one on Saturday. If not, I might have to wrangle Preston into doing it.
Yeah, guest star.
Yeah, I don't know if he would be even willing to do it, though. He will probably be anti it because he's anti everything. What?
What's wrong with all these people in our lives?
I can't even.
They're no fun.
I know.
They hate everything.
Yes. I don't know.
I'm glad we have each other.
Thank you. I agree. Because honestly, otherwise I'd be sitting here by myself, drinking alone like a sad sack. Like every other day. But anyway, just kidding. So I thought maybe I'd bring it up to him and see what he says. I kind of, like I said, I really think he's just going to be like, oh.
Heather will die of offense.
It's not my fault.
I know.
She's exactly. Hello.
I'm not praying. I'm stretching my hands. Just so everyone knows. They hurt. It hurts to do anything. Everything's fine. I just worry about when I'm old, you know. I'm going to be like...
You have the arthritis?
Still filling bags, even though there's no bags to fill.
You're going to be stuck in that motion?
Yeah. What are you... You're moving on to the Irish Walker,
That's the right one, right?
Yes, I was just making sure I didn't Pop open the wrong one. Oh, so close.
I like their lid.
Yeah, cute.
Little tree.
Is cute the right word?
It could be, if that's how you feel about it.
Come on, you sons of... I gotta, like, do a whole thing just to open a beer.
A little better on the foamy.
Jesus Christ.
See,
Lord, forgive me, for I have sinned.
sound like said Jesus crotch.
That's him.
Jesus crotch?
Here's our beautiful bottle. I kind of like it, honestly.
Yeah, I like it too. It's a good label.
It reminds me of Gatsby. Don't know why. I think this just looks very, like, rich, fancy. Ready to steal your girl.
Is that what he did?
Well, he stole his girl, and then she was like, "No, Gatsby, I must stay married to Tom." So then she dished his ass, and he died.
Sounds like, I don't know, sounds similar to Count of Monte Cristo almost or something.
Did you not read The Great Gatsby?
No.
What the frick?
Sorry, I was busy reading other things.
Well, I never read Monte Cristo or whatever you said.
I'm not talking sandwiches here.
What did you say? I don't know.
The Count of Monte Cristo.
The Count of Monte Cristo. Okay, so this is Irish Walker by Old Hickory Brewery. It is a barley wine style ale. Do you have information on this?
Oh, you're in trouble.
I know. It's a problem.
Yeah, it's a 10%.
Oh, that's what I was saying. We have some.
All right, so yeah, I got a little bit of info on the barley wine. Not a lot, but I guess apparently Bass No. 1 Ale was the first beer to be marketed as a barley wine around 1870.
In Russia, any beer below 11% alcohol is considered a soda.
False.
Your sister says that's completely false.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Who told you that? Your friends?
Some Russian.
All of the ones that are under 21 and don't know anything about beer?
He said some Russian told him.
It was like online playing video games with my dad last year.
Sounds like a reliable source.
Oh, he's Russian. Go away,
Anywho,
Dad.
back to what we were doing, Dylan. I love you.
No, you don't.
So Bass No. 1 Ale was the first beer to be marketed as barley wine around 1870. Then the Anchor Brewing Company introduced the style to the United States in 1976 with its Old Foghorn barley wine style. Old Foghorn was styled as barley wine, one word, out of fear that the occurrence of the word wine in a beer label would displease regulators. And in 1983, Sierra Nevada Brewing released Bigfoot barley wine, becoming the second barley wine labeled in the United States. So, a little bit of local history, or state's history anyway.
Right.
On it. I got some characteristics for it. Barley wines typically reach 6 to 12% ABV. They're brewed from specific gravities as high as 1.120, which is equal to 320 grams per liter of sugars. Use of the word wine is due to its alcoholic strength, similar to a wine, but since it is made from grain rather than the fruit, it's a beer. Breweries in the United States typically release it once a year during the autumn or winter. There are two primary styles of barley wine: the hoppier, more bitter American style, with colors ranging from amber to light brown, and English style, which tends to be less bitter and may have little hop flavor, with more variety in color ranging from red gold to opaque black, although the British barley wines are traditionally dark in color. So most of that info came from
Amber, right?
the Wikipedia there. Yes, I would say so. Amber, yeah,
Reddish.
reddish.
It's cute. I like it. It has like no smell.
Yeah, barely any. Uh-oh. It's got the soy sauce flavor.
Soy sauce?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I've obviously tried soy sauce. I'm fine.
Just barely, though.
I've tried soy sauce, but
did you taste it already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did. Never mind. I was going to say take like a tiny, tiny sip and see if you can catch the soy sauce, but if you already tasted it, you probably won't be able to pick it up, I would think.
I see what you're saying.
There's a word for it, too. I'm trying to think of what the word is.
Soy saucy?
I don't think it's soy saucy.
I like it.
Do you?
It gives me the chills when I drink it. Is that normal?
I don't know. That seems odd. Might be the alcohol.
I think I like it. Do you like it?
I think so. I haven't, I don't know, barely had a sip, so.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, I think that's good.
The website itself did not have much information. It didn't have the IBU, but I found that on the Untapped website.
Uh-huh.
It says it's 70. And the website description is a long, slow fermentation and cold aging makes Irish Walker a well-rounded and complex barley wine ale. Irish Walker exhibits malty sweetness, fruity esters, and hoppy balance. The ale will age well for years to come, or just enjoy now with good company. And I found all that on the brewer's website.
I think that was another thing, too, about the barley wines, is that they often come dated because they're usually, well, not usually, but they can be meant to be aged. So you can age them and taste will change over time. You can try them out. I know that there's I know for a fact there is a specific word to describe that taste. What are you doing?
I'm trying to murder a fruit fly here coming from my beard.
Molly, come lay down.
Rude. Oh, what? What? Oh, just kidding. Yeah, I don't know, but I kind of see what you're talking about now, but it's still, it's good.
I'm trying to find what it is online, because I know that there is a specific thing for it. I want to keep saying edamame, but I know that's not it, because that's obviously...
That's not it.
Right, so I don't know why. Dang it. It's driving me nuts, though. It's going to drive me crazy until I figure out what it is.
Marmite?
No. Isn't that Australian?
Don't know. This says if your beer smells meaty or like soy sauce or Marmite. Just kidding. This is likely a result of the death and decomposition of yeast cells in the bottle.
Well, see, and that's what a lot of people were saying on this, but I think there is also another reason, maybe not another reason, but there's a specific word used to describe that taste, that flavor, and I can't think of what it is. The soy sauce really only came across when I did the first, tiny sip. I mean, it's good otherwise. So, yeah, I haven't had any problems with it.
This says autolyzed yeast produces this off flavor, and it could quite possibly be oxidation.
All right.
Yeah. And it says it tends to happen in older dark beers. I don't know how old this is, though, but...
It's not old at all. The date's right on it.
Oh, yeah. Bottled on February 13th.
Yeah.
Well, dang, I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting stupid. I have to stop talking.
Well, it's a couple months, I guess. It's not It's not brand new, but it's not super old either, especially for something that's meant to be aged. So, what do you think?
A 3.5.
All right.
Not bad.
No, you can taste. Well, you can't really taste the alcohol, but you can tell that it's got a good amount in it.
I don't know what I'm even tasting. There really wasn't much information.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be pulling this out of your head anyway, not off the website, right? As far as what you're tasting.
I know. But it's helpful to know what's actually in it. But I don't even know what it tastes like.
It's caramely, a little bit, I think. It is a little woodsy.
I was gonna say a little roasted.
Yeah.
A little toasted like me.
Already?
Yes, I can't help it. I
Right.
for my lemonade beforehand. It doesn't take much. I drink one Mike's Hard Lemonade and my arms get tingly.
That's really weird. Maybe you're allergic.
Huh?
Maybe you're allergic.
I don't know. I just don't drink often, so.
Well, no,
now
I get that.
Once a week, but.
I'm gonna go with a 4.
A 4? You think so?
Yeah, because of what it is. I mean, I'm not rating it as far as like my favorite beers in the world for sure, but for the style and everything, I think it's really good. I think it's totally drinkable. I don't see it's not nasty in any way, shape, or form.
Mm-mm.
Wish I could smell it a little bit more.
I know there's really no smell. Like, I get a toasty smell, but like barely, so barely.
It's very mellow.
Barely barley.
Barely barley.
Eh.
Nice. And with it being the 11%, I'm surprised it doesn't have stronger, like a harsher flavor. It's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I like them to make one of these and then age it in an oak barrel. That'd be good. In like a rye whiskey barrel, basically.
Right.
That would be good. They should do that. Do them in 22s, wax the tops, put them in the cellar for later. That sounds good. And call it the Irish Walker Stalker or something, because it'll creep up on you.
I like that name though, Irish Walker.
Don't call me
Sounds.
I can call you anything.
Just an Irish stalker, which is probably true based on his history.
What about
We say, whoa. What did he do?
Oh, no, he hasn't done anything stalkerish, I guess. It's just a joke. Your history is in.
Face he made at me.
You're Irish, is what I meant. I didn't mean that you're actually a stalker. I mean, I don't know what you do in your spare time, but.
taquitos?
He's eating taquitos. You don't need any taquitos.
Huh?
Is that what you're doing? You're lamenting on your lack of taquitos? Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Say it again.
It looked like you were lamenting your lack of taquitos.
I just talking about taquitos. Taquitos?
Yes.
Taquitos.
What did I say?
Taquitos.
Oh, hell, I don't know. Whatever. Wasn't that one of the things that we were talking about, too?
Taquitos. Taquitos.
Whatever, it's a taquito.
Taquito.
That is what we were talking about before, too, wasn't it? The way we pronounced different things?
We were talking about Jesus.
No, not today. In a previous...
That's what I'm saying. I say Jesus, and Brandon's like, it's Jesus.
But I don't think it's that, either.
Well, whatever. I like really pronunciate. I say Jesus Christ, and he's like, it's Jesus Christ.
But didn't we previously talk about, like, the pronunciation of different things? Like, what's the sidewalk made out of, and that type of thing?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. Am I drunk during all of these? I don't know.
I don't know. What's the sidewalk made out of?
Concrete.
What's another name for it?
Asphalt?
No, that would be the road. Try again though.
Concrete.
No, hold on a second. Because if you tell her, then it's going to change.
I have no idea. Cement.
Yeah. See, didn't we talk about that before?
No.
Oh.
I don't know who you're talking to. Do you have another podcast going on that I don't know about?
I don't.
Damn.
This is it. That's all I got.
This is all I have.
Which explains all the beer in the fridge.
Same. I have so much beer in the fridge. Actually, no. This is the rest of my beer in the fridge. But
yeah, like we had to plug it in another fridge.
You did?
Yes.
You're a cute little one.
I guess, yeah.
Annabelle loves that. Your kegerator. That's what y'all call it.
She loves it?
She loves the sticker on it.
Oh.
She goes up and talks to it.
Are you serious? That's funny.
Serious.
It's an arrogant bastard sticker, just for anybody who's listening. It's a big, giant, arrogant bastard sticker.
Yeah, she goes up and she talks to it and touches it.
That's pretty damn funny. All right, so I'm sticking to the 4. I like this one. I think it's good.
I think it's making me drunk. I can't see.
Okay, yeah, maybe put it down or something.
I drink some water.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Have a taquito.
Damn. I just ate chili. I was trying to eat beforehand because I know how I am.
I can't believe you ate chili as your savior from drinking. You know what's going to happen later.
Oh, man. I ate it last night and instantly got it shit. It was so good.
That's a good thing. I don't know that I would say that's a good thing.
And the shit, both were good. But I accidentally made it very spicy. Not very spicy. It's just I put a lot of red pepper flakes, and like I always forget how strong they are. You know.
They can be.
So that first bite, I was like, "Whoa, what have I done?" But it got better. But then right after I finished that first bowl, I was like, "Oh man, I gotta go." And then I wanted to take it to work today to eat it for lunch, but then I was like, I can't risk it.
No, not when you're stuck on a line. You can't go anywhere.
I'm glad, too, because they came and tested the air quality right by me. Like, that would have been bad.
That would have been good.
My PT was like, oh, now we're going to really see who's stinking up the line. And looked at me, and I was like, I didn't eat my chili.
Oh, that would have been very funny. That hurt my head a little. That was good.
Take him somewhere.
I'm gonna rinse my cup, and I need a tea break. Gotta pop the cork.
All right.
I have company history for Old Hickory Brewery.
All right.
It was beginning in 1994 with a 7-barrel converted dairy system. We set and accomplished the goal of providing unique traditional ales and lagers. Can't remember. Lagers.
There it is.
Ales and lagers available through OHB, which I don't know what that is. Quickly, we outgrew that system. In 1997, we began the renovation of an 1880 historic landmark building, which now houses our brewing facilities, a 25-barrel Price Schonstrom brew house.
Okay.
I can't lie, I didn't read that beforehand. Don't know what I'm talking about.
That's all right.
But it's funny. This is the second company that we've done that started with a dairy system.
Is that right? Who was the other one? Yeah. You can't remember. Never mind.
The other one. It was a while ago.
I don't remember.
I can't remember. Darn, I wish I did. But yeah, they had done that, and I never have heard of that before. Don't know how that works.
Must be fairly easy to convert, though, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Must be storage tanks for the milk, I assume.
I guess so. So, random side note. I was on Snapchat, And, like, you know how you can see locations?
I didn't know that, but okay.
Well, whatever. I guess your friends can see your locations. Don't know anything about it. Well, so then mine was, like, lighting up blue. Not my location, just, like, in Clinchfield, which I guess is, like, a ghetto area around here or something, or, like, a lot of drugs or something. It was lighting up blue, so I was like, what the heck? So I clicked it, and it was some story, like, Snapchat story, and this guy had, like, a giant bag of weed, and it was like, if you want some good blah, 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 and I was like, who is this? I have no idea who it was. There was no name associated with the Snapchat. Don't know how it shows me.
So, like, he randomly, like, blasted it out to people in the area on Snapchat or something then?
I guess so.
That's weird.
And then I also got a friend request on Snapchat from someone named Jacob Grindstaff, which I assumed was related,
I would think,
to my grandmother. And I asked her, I accepted the request because I just assumed. And then, like, 10 minutes later, he was like, hey, how's it going? I was like, that's creepy. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, we can be friends, but don't talk to me.
I was like, I'm good. How are you? And he's like, good. And then I just ignored him and I asked Grandma, I was like, hey, do you know this person? And she was out at Doug's daughter's house for a birthday party, which is exactly what you should be doing in the middle of social distancing during the coronavirus. But anyway, not my business. She was like, nobody here knows who that is. And I was like, delete. Thought it was weird.
That's weird.
And then she has the audacity to be like, so when can I see you next? I'm like,
2 weeks? You're like, at least 2 weeks?
She's like, she told me it was stupid. Like, I said, probably when the social distancing orders are over. And she's like, it's so stupid. And I was like, no, it's not. And then she was like, she said something else. And I was like, well, I'd rather not risk my daughter dying. Oh, she said something about how we all need to go out to gain immunity. And I was like, I don't want to risk my daughter dying to possibly gain immunity. And she's like, as a young mom, I get why you think that way. I was like, I'm offended by that comment, honestly. But it's fine. I'm fine. Anyway, you won't be seeing Annabelle anytime soon, Grandma. Until I have to move and I need to borrow your truck. You can see her there.
Oh, my Lord.
That's what Brandon said. It's a joke. You need to edit that out.
I don't know what to tell you. She's not going to listen to this. I mean, not after the first one.
Yeah, true. I think I shouted her out in the first one. But anyway.
You probably did, actually.
Time to move on.
All right.
Ass over tea.
Oh,
Kettle spice ale.
yes. So, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. When we were talking about it earlier, you said, oh, and it's kettle spiced.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So I was like looking that up. And then I was looking at the label right now because I was writing it down in the book. And I realized...
Oh. Ass over tea kettle.
Yes.
Spiced ale.
Yes, exactly. So I was like, wait a minute.
I've been reading it so wrong. I'm all ass over tea, kettle spiced ale. Wow.
Made a little mess there. Yeah, so I thought that was funny.
That is funny. I've been reading it wrong the whole time.
Ooh.
Oh God, my nails are
shit.
too
I'm gonna make a mess.
This is not safe. I don't know how my mom lived.
I don't know how I didn't spill that. Yo, you said you had the same problem.
Yeah, which is good. I like that.
It smells good, though.
A lot going on here.
Yeah, mine made it... Well, mine wasn't that bad. I made a mess, though. A little bit.
I'm just like, what the heck? Yeah, and that I put, as the style, I put kettle spiced ale. Okay, kids, it's just a spiced ale. Anyway, ass over tea, Fiddlin Fish Brewery, Ayo.
Ayo? Or Heyo?
I say Ayo.
Oh.
Ayo. Ayo.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to Heather about her lighting situation for her stuff, I guess, because it's not working the way I was thinking it was going to work. Anyway. So...
Yeah, this has a lot of smells.
I like it. It's good.
Wow. Alright, I guess I'm going to sip it.
So, I was thinking apple from the smell. And then taking that sip, it is apple pie-ish. But it also has some other flavors going on.
I'd say a lot of flavors.
It does have a lot.
There's a lot going on here. I'm not sure how I feel.
Yeah, second flavor, the apple pie is gone. And it's now something else. Do you remember that spice, or do you know that spice that you used to take? It's shaped like a thorn, but like people used to stuff them in oranges, and like it would be like a fragrant. No, I guess that's an old person thing. I am that old person, as we talked about before. Can't think of the name of the damn spice right now, but I'm getting that spice. Damn it. I have bad memory or something nowadays.
I have to agree.
Hey.
Let's see. Spice shaped like a thorn.
I put in an orage.
Star anise?
No. It says stick this spice in oranges at Christmas. What spice is it?
No. Cloves?
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
Anise.
Is Google the genius or you're the genius? Okay, you can be the genius. I'm sorry.
I don't think I've tried cloves.
No. I would doubt that you would have.
The ABV is 9.75%.
The clove is gone.
Holy shit!
Now it's something else.
The clove is listed here.
Is it?
In the description. I'm so proud of you. What else do you get? Tell me more.
I don't know. Something, but I can't think of what it is. Again, go figure.
Interesting. I don't care for this actually.
This is a winter beer to me. This is Christmas time, sitting by the fire, chilling it. Nice. Oh, this would be killer with ham.
Christmas in a glass.
Is that what it says? That's funny.
Inspired by Russian tea, an amber-colored ale.
Oh, that's funny.
Cinnamon, which might be where you're getting toward your
maybe that's
kind of things. Clove, lemon peel, and blood orange.
See, I was gonna say orange, but I wasn't 100% sure it was orange. It didn't seem quite right.
Yep.
Russian tea, so that's interesting.
I've had that.
Your brother's girlfriend, Maria, was over at the house and had some Russian tea with her.
Oh.
And your mom tried it. So that's interesting. I don't know, just a weird coinky-dink that they called it out as that. I wonder if it tastes anything similar, because I did not try it when she was here.
Nope, I have never tried it. I feel like I've recently had the opportunity to try it, and I didn't. What was that? It wasn't her.
Based on what she said was in it, it probably does taste similar.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has tang in it. Like the orange drink, tang.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's so funny. My mom used to say Tang was an outer space drink.
I was just going to say, the astronauts drink, yeah.
Okay. I was like, is she lying?
Why would she lie about that?
I don't know. One time she smacked me and told me she was high-fiving my face. That's why.
But you probably deserve that high five, right?
I don't recall the situation. We were like outside. I just remember being smacked and then her saying, oh. I flipped your face.
I was gonna say, was she fucking around, or did she like haul off and hit you? I mean, she was messing around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember it hurt.
It's still pretty funny though.
I don't think I said this, but the IBU is 10.
I thought you said. I was gonna say I thought you said 9.75, but that was the ABV.
That's the ABV.
Yeah. So I think the beer is pretty tasty. I know you're not digging it, but I like that it's a little spicy. It's got some flavors going on. It's definitely a Christmas beer. I mean, I would say it's Christmas beer, or at least a winter beer.
Yeah, I don't love Christmassy flavors.
This would be good in the cold, out by a fire, at night, checking out the stars. That'd be good. Maybe even a little bit of snow cover on the ground. That'd be nice.
I would not be outside.
What?
Sounds
Not even
awful.
with a fire right there and a blanket and all cozy and shit?
Maybe.
I'm telling you. Oh.
In my brand new backyard that I possibly get, we'll build a fire pit and we can all hang out.
Some s'mores, maybe?
Yeah.
It'd be good with that. Some chocolate with this would be good. It would be. I think you'd be surprised. You'd be like, oh, that is good. Alright, so what's your number? I'm guessing, but what is it?
A 2.5.
Oh, I was saying a 2. I thought you were going to say a 2.
I mean, I like that it has multiple flavors. I think that's fun when it's not just like,
Right.
you know, when you can really tell there's more to just each level or whatever. But I just think it's too many flavors to me. There's
Okay.
too much going on. It could be the Russian tea flavor. Maybe I don't like that. Because I feel like I like everything else. Maybe it's the clove. I don't know that I've tried that.
It could
So
be.
I don't know. There's something really strong in it that I don't like. Very much at all. Ugh. Oh, straight from the can. You love it that much.
Out of the can, it tastes like the orange comes across strong. I don't know if maybe that's because it's containing the aroma better.
Okay. It is amazing how different it is from when you pour it.
Right.
What? My brain is shook right now. That is a totally different beer. Much more drinkable, in my opinion.
I think it does taste better directly out of the can also. It's amazing like what the shape of the container makes, like is the shape of the glass or
My mind
can
is
in this
blown, and I feel like from now on, I'm gonna have to try one from the cup and a sip from the glass. Cause wow,
I'm gonna give it a
and the bottle.
I gotcha. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I like it. I think it's good. It's not super duper great, but it's good.
Super duper.
I don't know if I could do a whole can though, honestly. It's a lot of spice.
Oh yeah, it really is.
But any spiced beer or even anything that's labeled as a Christmas beer, I normally can't drink a whole lot of.
It's in Salem, North Carolina, or
Oh,
Winston-Salem.
Winston-Salem, yeah. It's right by, I drive through there every day. Just about.
Really?
That's, my work's right on the other side of it.
Well,
For now,
should
anyway.
Oh, did you already rate it? You already rated it, right?
I said 3.5 on that one. Yeah.
Should I give company history?
Well, yeah, if you got it.
Okay. The name Fiddlin Fish comes from the cousins' childhood summers in the Blue Ridge Mountains, hiking, fishing, and listening to great music. The cousins being Stuart Barnhart and David Ash.
Who was the first one?
Stuart Barnhart.
Steert?
Stuart.
Oh, Stuart?
Stuart.
Oh.
Stuart.
Okay.
Stuart.
Just asking.
Like Stuart Little. Do you say Stuart?
No, I say Stuart.
Okay. When they decided to open a brewery, they wanted it to be a reflection of what they love. So yeah, Fiddlin Fish was a brew child. I love that.
That's pretty funny.
Go away, Brandon. I'm busy. A brew child of Stuart Barnhart of Winston-Salem and cousin David Ash of Richmond. The brewery on Trade Street has, Brandon's calling me over and over again, has a 15-barrel brew house producing traditional style ales as well as ever-changing casts of seasonals and one-offs. My mouth is so saliva-y. Anyway. I knifed him and he said, "Da fuck." The brewery, oh wait, I already read that part. Okay. The fish also have 8 60-inch TVs, including 2 on the patio, showing all of your favorite sporting events, and a 150-inch projector screen. This is so unnecessary for big games and regular live music, games, and events.
So it's a sports bar brewery then?
Huh?
So it's a sports bar brewery then?
I guess so. Fiddlin Fish Brewery Company is about community, beer, and paddling your own path down the river.
They know the river goes one way, right? I mean...
Yeah, probably.
Alright.
Would you hate me if I called him back real quick?
I mean, I'm not
It's
ever going to hate
me.
I'm never going to hate you, but I mean, it's a little bit ridiculous. I may hate him, but, you know.
Yeah. Just real quick.
Yeah, no, do whatever you got to do.
All right, I'll call you right back.
All right.
How do I open this?
Hey.
Oh, all right. Woo!
Party
That's
favors.
so fun. I love that. I went to check on Annabelle. I opened the door and I just looked and she went, and I closed the door. I was like, ugh, no. No, thank you. All right, anywho. I love, like, all the little smoke coming out of it. Or, not steam.
Moisture. I don't...
Nitrogen,
No,
maybe?
it's definitely not nitrogen.
I don't know. This, I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like this is my beer
Yeah.
already.
Yeah, I hear you.
This is, I didn't even say what it is. I guess I'm saying this correctly. It is a Pilsner Flensberger. Pilsner by Flensberger.
Yeah, it's a Pilsner by, I would think, yes, Flensberger.
Okay, because it's not very insightful on the thing.
So I guess it would be a Flensberger Pilsner.
Sure.
Yeah, certainly.
The style is a German lager. Got it right the first time. So, do you know anything about this?
Yeah, I know that we did a lager last week that I'm gonna guess is gonna taste... I totally spelled their name wrong. That was ridiculous. We did a lager last week that's probably gonna taste similar to this.
It smells similar, that's for sure.
Yeah, figured as much. So yeah, I don't remember if we went over it last time, but yeah, lager is a type of cold conditioned, low temperature conditioned beer. They can be pale, amber, or dark. Pale lager is the most widely consumed and commercially available style, as well as maturation in cold storage. Most lagers are also distinguished by the use of bottom fermenting yeast that also ferments at a relatively cold temperature. Until the 19th century, the German word Lagerbier referred to all types of bottom fermented, cool conditioned beer in normal strengths. In Germany today, it mainly refers to beers in southern Germany. And I think we already know this from the smell and the look of it. a well-known example would most likely be Budweiser, I believe. Right? Yes? No? Maybe?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this, but here I go. It's the exact same as good old Eat My Grits, or whatever the hell we did last week.
Eat My Grits.
What was it?
Kiss My Grits, I think. Honestly, like, after opening it, like, I caught the whiff from the mist that came out. And I'm just like, you know, I'm alright.
The ABV is 4.8% for those who care about this kind of thing.
Why do you say it like that?
I just don't like this. And I went to the website and everything was in German. I found
that makes sense, but you probably could have Googled, translated it.
Well, I found a button that said for international.
Yeah, it smells like Budweiser.
I wouldn't know, but so I clicked that, and all it said was German lager, ABV, and I think it had like a small description that had talked about the ingredients, but not naming any specific ingredients. I don't know if it's like a secret.
Might be. Does not taste like Budweiser.
I think it tastes like Kiss My Grits from last week.
Which I thought tasted like Budweiser. This tastes mellower. Like, it tastes smoother.
That's what you said last week. You said it didn't have the bite.
Oh, Budweiser? So maybe it does taste like the grits.
I think it does.
Smoky, though. I get like a smoky taste off of it, which is weird. For it being light. You're just against it. You don't even want to taste it and talk about it. I love it.
I was like considering not taking another sip, but I guess I will.
I mean, I find it hard to rate this in any way that's fair because I just don't like the style. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's dry.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
Alright.
I mean, can I drink it? Sure. Do I enjoy drinking it? Not really. Is there any depth to the beer? No.
I would agree with that statement.
Rude. Still recording?
No. I don't understand why it does that. Oh, maybe I never started recording again after. Oh, I didn't. It's alright. We're just going to use your video for that, apparently.
Oh, no. It's okay. The first half is all you. The second half is all me.
I mean, I don't know. What are you going to do? So, yeah, I guess I didn't press record on that one. Alright.
Yeah. There's just not much to it, in my opinion. I don't know.
It doesn't have the depth, like you said. There's no... Yeah. It's rather plain.
I don't feel like you could pick out a certain flavor when you drink something like this.
No, like I said, it tastes a little roasty to me, which I think is very weird for how completely clear, or damn near clear it is, you know? I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, and there really wasn't much information on the beer itself, like I said. But I did get company history, which says, anyway.
Been around from 1888 or something?
Sure. It says Flensberger Brauerei, which I think is French for brewery.
I'm going to guess that it's German for brewery.
Did I say French?
100% you did.
I'm fine, everyone. I'm fine.
I wonder why this German brewery calls their shit in French. That didn't even make sense either.
I said French. Wow, okay.
That's good, though.
Anywho, I'm gonna assume is German for brewery. is a brewery located in Flensberg, in the Bundesland, the federal state of Schleswig-Holstein, Germany.
Schleswig-Holstein.
Holstein. I missed the L. I'm sorry.
It's all good. You're fine.
It is one of the last countrywide operating breweries not being part of a larger brewery group.
So it's still independent then?
Yeah.
Okay. They worded that weird, didn't they?
Yeah. The company was founded on September 6, 1988 by 5 citizens of Flensburg.
I'm sorry, what year?
1888. I'm really fine.
I'm here to back you up. It's all right.
I don't think I'm fine, actually. It's going to take me a long time to get to the grocery store.
Just drink some water and relax. You don't have to go. You know the grocery store is walking distance from you, right?
I'm not walking there. Do you know how long it would take?
Like 20 minutes?
I know. Do you know how much of an asshole my childhood is? My child is. That too, though. She doesn't want to be in her stroller, and there's no sidewalks. So.
Fair enough.
I'm not trying to die.
No. You don't need coleslaw that bad. What time's he getting home?
Like 11.
Oh, never mind.
Don't listen to that, listeners. I don't want anybody breaking in here. I'm kind of sad about my house that I'm not getting.
Look, this is what I'll tell you about it, and you can just ignore it or whatever. I think it's a good thing you guys didn't get the house, honestly.
Why?
It's too small for you. You're not going to be happy with it once you're in it. And it's the first house you saw. The biggest mistake that can be made is grasping at the first one that you saw you were happy with. How many houses have you guys looked at? Okay, this is what I'm telling you.
I just really liked the land. I didn't care much about the house. I really liked the yard.
Yes, and it was nice. I don't disagree with that, even in the slightest. The house was positioned in a weird spot on that land, though. Look at the aerial map of it. It was a weird spot for the house to be put. And you know the place is going to be too small for you.
I knew that.
Okay.
But I was just hoping, I was like, maybe we'll get rid of all Brandon's shit.
Okay, you know that's not going to happen. Like your mom showed me, she's like, oh, look, there's a shed. I'm all, oh, well, that's a good thing because you know they're going to need that. Because you know he's not going to get rid of his stuff. Yeah. I mean, you can't really expect him to either, but I'm just saying, look, honestly, I think you're better off not having got it. That gave you guys the first initial, like, hey, cool, we're making an offer, let's check it out. And now you guys can kind of maybe take your time on the next one, see a couple more, you know.
Yeah, the only thing is we have like 60 to 90 days to find another one before they'll have to run our credit again. It's another hard inquiry.
I understand. But 90 days is a decent amount of time for you guys to be able to find something.
Okay.
Yes. And in that 60 to 90 days, you guys can be putting more money away as well. So it'll be better for you.
I know.
Be alright.
Magic.
Wasn't meant to be.
In closing, I don't like this beer.
I'm not a fan either. I think I'm going to give that to the pig. Or at least a little bit. How's the peanut butter out of the bottle? Was it good?
I don't know. I think it's clouded by nastiness. I feel like it was better in the cup, personally.
I think it might have been. But it's definitely better than that last one.
Oh, yes. No problem. I can say I'm proud of the podcast making me a beer drinker. I feel like I can try beer and not be like instantly disgusted.
I think that's a great thing. And
I used to be like, every beer, I was like, I'm going to hate every beer. And now I see some and I'm like, I think I'm going to like that beer.
See, that's good. You try new things, figure new things out. It's all good.
I think this week was better than last week.
I feel like it was okay. Like, I mean, it wasn't bad, wasn't great. It was fair to middling.
Yeah. I felt like our first two were good. The last two, I could kick it out of here.
Yeah, I feel like that was the same. Oh, who was your winner for today?
Definitely the peanut butter chocolate milk,
Yep.
which is surprising because last week we both were like, "Oh, I don't feel like trying that one."
True.
We were like, "Well, I don't know what I was expecting, but it was better than I was expecting."
I think we had a couple of chocolates in the past couple of weeks, and we were kind of like, it might be a little much. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was the winner for today. The Old Hickory wasn't bad.
But this has been fun.
Tripping on my computer screen, sorry. Thought there was like some damage there, but I think it's the background image that I didn't realize earlier. Yeah, no, it was a good one, for sure.
This is Pints Unknown, people.
We totally didn't even say that at the beginning. I guess we'll put it in the intro. Till next week, I suppose.
What did they say? Goodbye, friends of the pod.
Alright, Dolphins, we'll see you later.
Bye.